Hi, teacher.
Hello, Danny. Danny, that picture of your cat represents you or no?
Yes.
Okay, while...
Hello.
Hello, Josecito. All right, well, while everyone is entering, I think I will only give 2 more minutes and that's it. What we are going to see in today's class is related to the arts and the economics of life section that is in your knowledge book. I'm going to write the page in here. Okay, you already have the page in the group chat. Okay, so regarding the art section, we have already discussed the different, well, we have already had an introduction to what geometric art is. And
Now it's got like
uh,
the
wait,
action on. Yeah,
wait, there. And right now we are going to be focusing on the old and modern shapes and what is like the general idea of this text. And in the last class, Mario couldn't enter to the class because his Wi-Fi. Okay, don't worry. All right, so now, Monse Sanchez, do you have your book with you or no?
I am going to search it.
Okay, wait. Mia Barina, do you have your book with you or no? Mia. Yo, Mia, are you there? Well, I think she just got stuck. Well, now that Mia isn't there, Max, you have your book with you or no? Okay, Max, can you help me reading the first 2 paragraphs, please?
Espérame, maestro, descubrí que carrera de física. Un segundo.
Okay. Que no me dejen ingresar en la plata. Venancio, what you are asking is something that has been happening not just to you. I think it can happen to all of us because as I don't remember if you heard, but in the previous class I told you that I can't. Well, today I can't show you the pages on Zoom because the platform isn't working. Is failing. The thing is, I try to. You can log in, fine, you can, but because of some reason, you cannot have access to your content. You cannot have access to your classes, etc., etc. So I'm going to tell teacher Alfredo to check it out. Okay, Max, can you read the first 2 paragraphs in old and modern shapes, please?
Despite the geometric abstraction movement having its beginnings in 1914, it is not exclusive to modern art. Furthermore, if we look at decoration in both Greek and Arabic style, we can see geometric forms present in a variety of pieces. For example, sculptures and architecture. These shapes have been used throughout history, thus they have often held religious importance in representation. However, not all modern artists use geometric abstractions in connection with religious meanings.
Okay, thank you very much, Max. And Rodrigo Cuevas, can you continue in the other 2 paragraphs where it says geometry has its origins?
Yes, and
Okay.
geometry has its origins in Greece, where it was used practically for measurements. Islamic art includes geometry as a way of forming layers of intricate shapes. They were believed to be a way to show the immense beauty and infinities of God. In general, what ancient and modern geometric art have in common are their geometric patterns. Most pieces show fretwork, diamonds, and other linear figures.
Okay, boys, thank you very much. I don't know if you have ever seen this. There are some people, I don't know if you have tried it before. Well, those students that draw, I don't know if you have ever tried it before. There are some people that when they are doing this thing, what is mentioned here is that geometric art, what they have in common is the pattern, is the geometric patterns. The piece of art that I'm telling you about is that there are some people that that they take a piece of paper and then they start making circles, but because of those circles, they start repeating them in different places. And at some point, once they finish, of course, there are some circles that start small and then they make them bigger, or they try to make like a something. I don't know. It's for it to have a shape, and then when you see the final draft, is something similar to as if it was a flower or something like that. I don't know if you have ever tried it before. You start making the circles in here in the middle, for example, and then you start doing the other circles, like maybe four other circles around the center, and then you start creating more circles and more circles, and then once that you see it, it's like a flower, and then you can paint. You can put different colors to that, and then you see something amazing because it's the effect that it has. Okay, and now what we are going to do in this in this one is exercise number 2, which you only need to tick the false statements. You are not going to tick the real ones, the ones that are true. You are going to tick the false ones. Okay, so then we have number 1, which it says geometry in art was first used in 1914. Is this something true or is it something false? True or false?
False.
Okay, so that one needs to have a tick. Well, check. Okay, then we have number 2. Geometry for Greeks was more scientific than artistic. True or false?
Teacher, what page?
I put it in the group chat is, oh my God, 32.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, number 2, geometry for Greeks was more scientific than artistic. True. Okay, that is true, so no check. Number 2, I'm going to put it in here. Right, no check. There we have number 3. Arabic art used this kind of art to feel closer to religion. True or false? Are you sure, Josecito? Okay, Roberto, that is true. So number 3 is not checked. Well, not checked. Then we have number 4. There is not a big difference between ancient and modern. There is not a big difference between ancient and modern. So number 4 is false. Okay, so that one needs to be checked. Okay. And number 5, all geometric artworks show diamonds. True or false? Okay, false, Camila, and false, not true. Okay, so that one is as well. Number 5, checked. Okay, guys, what I'm going to ask you to do for home is only exercise number 3. You are going to read the text one more time, and you are going to write 3 words related to each word in bold from the text. And then you are going to, well, the other one, no, it's just finding 3 words related to each one in bold. For example, who can tell me a synonym of beginning? What is a synonym of beginning? Tell me one of the word beginning.
Starting.
Okay, starting or start is one. Another synonym, origin, okay. And then another word. It can be origin, it can be starting. One more. No? No? Sofio Campo? Do you have any other word? No? Max, any other? Okay, well, think I'm going to leave it there with only 2. All right, so remember, it's 3 different words for each one. 3 for beginning, 3 for throughout, 3 for held, 3 for intricate, 3 for immerse, and 3 for fretwork. All right, and then we are moving on to, okay. Then, okay, Roberto, first is another one, like to be the first one. Okay, it's another one. All right, guys, now you are moving on to page 34. I'm going to put it in here. Oh my God, where it was? It's not in meeting. Here. Okay, this is page 34. There, page 34. This one is related to what do I really need? The text starts with something that I've always have told myself when I'm about to buy something. Want and need are 2 different things. Andrea, can you tell me what is the difference between those 2, want and need? Andrea? Andrea?
Teacher, I think that we are not the best one para decir cuál es la diferencia entre need y, o sea, necesitar y querer. Porque Andrea, por ejemplo, dijo, yo necesito un iPad nueva.
All right. Okay, but Regina, okay, but you are getting into the context. Like you think that you do not know when to differentiate between want and need something. Okay. But okay, Regina, in your own words, what do you think is the need and what do you think is something that you want? Like literally speaking, not like about this context, literally. What is something that you need and what is something that you want? How can you differentiate between those 2?
O sea, el querer es más como un, digámoslo así, capricho.
Okay, perfect.
Y
And then
es como, o sea, que, o sea, esto necesitas como para sobrevivir, digámoslo así, necesidad básica.
all right. Okay, so I think that Roberto and you kind of got into this, that you said it in Spanish, okay, it's fine. And Roberto said it in English. Need is something essential. It refers, okay, Max, it refers to, is required to fulfill a lack of set of something. That, and for example, if you want something, it can be only for, let's say, something maybe that you do not have. And need, it says, okay, for example, but like for Fortnite. Okay, I get it. All right, Farfan, like the need is a necessity that some of us, we think that it's something essential for us to live, or maybe it's something essential for us to survive, let's say. And we can have the example as the situation in which we are right now, that I don't know if you have ever heard about this from your parents, but in our case, like, well, I'm talking about me because I'm young. At some point, of course, I've been saving money because I don't go out anymore because, of course, I'm stuck at home. And my money, of course, is still in there. I'm not wasting it. But there are some other people. I have other friends that have told me, okay, I am not like wasting my money. I am kind of saving. But then right now, when I see something on the internet that I really like, and as I already have the money, I am just clicking add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. And of course, that is something that really happens. And in my case, I'm about to do it, but not today, maybe on Friday, I'm going to buy something that is not a necessity, but it's something that I actually want. And as of course the prices now are really low, I'm going to take the bargain. All right, so the text in here, it says, consequently, I have always been good with spending and have always thought about what I really need before becoming a victim of consumerism. Following World War II, people were encouraged to spend money. The US economy needed a boost and shoppers wanted to spend and indulge in celebrating life post-war. Monse Sanchez, can you continue where it says due to marketing, please?
Yes. Due to marketing and technological industries growing exponentially, people were
People were?
people were bombarded with necessities fabricated by sellers, and buying individuals became known as consumers. Moreover, in 1925, credit cards became the norm.
All
Vibrant,
right.
colorful advertising caught their eye, and people felt a desperate need to buy. Quickly, we're running out of time. That is a fantastic deal. I should snatch it up right now. Today, consumerism continues to dominate society, and psychological and social pressures overcome us. And if your friends have it, you need it, right?
Okay, have you ever been through this situation before? That the last part that Monse just read, if your friends have it, you need it. Have you ever or no? Okay, Roberto, I wanted an elephant. I wore elephant and I need it. All right. Okay, Monse Sanchez, can you tell me as like a situation that about this? That if your friends have it, I should have it. I should like I think I need it or no?
I don't know, like even like maybe with my sister, like she's eating something and I see it like, and I'm like, I wanna eat that too, or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. And has it ever happened to someone that, for example, let's talk about something that was really trending last year, iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro, and also the Apple Watch. Do you remember that there were a lot of people that used to have those things, and then like I think a week later or 2 weeks later, some of us, or well, some of us like starting actually buying those things, but it was because maybe at some point we're like, I want it, I want it, I want it. And then your brain starts telling you, okay, you want it, but then actually you need it. So at some point, in my case, it started changing like, okay, you want it, but you also need it. So go and get it. And it's like, okay, fine. And then, yes, I actually got my cell phone, but my cell phone is something justified because I was depressed and I tried to calm down that buying my new cell phone. All right, so I think that there in exercise number 1, we can already agree on which ones are necessities. For example, we have there a remote control of a video game. Is that a necessity, or do you think it could be a want? Like, I'm not talking from your perspective, I'm talking like in general terms, for adults, for example. Video games, is it something that you really need, or is it something that you may really want?
I really need the video games, teacher.
Okay, well, you really need the video games, okay. But there are some,
It's something that I want.
okay, but it's something that you actually want, okay. Then we have in the blue circle, we have, okay, Rodrigo, you don't play video games. Rodrigo, we have then the blue circle. What would you put? It's a new, well, it's an iPhone, I think. Rodrigo, would you put a want or a need in there?
I want, I think. O sea, lo quiero.
Like in general terms, it will be like, I want. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Ena Vizcarra, The yellow one shows a boy drinking water. Of course. What do you think is that one? Or it depends.
I think you really need water to survive.
Okay, you really need water in order to survive, all right? And then in the, where is it? Roger, can you listen to me or no? I don't think so. Isabella, there we have a purple circle that shows a watch. Do you think it's something that you really need, or it will be something that you may really want? Okay, so something that you need. All right. Okay, then we have, and Gustavo, we have a pink circle which shows someone eating a cereal. Well, it's a boy eating a cereal. Need or want? Gustavo, are you there or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here, but like it depends on, like, it's needed because it's food, but it's like cereal. It's like como si fuera un gusto comerlo.
Okay, okay, fine, I get it. As if it's something that you may really not want, but it's like a snack that may you
Yeah.
you may want at that time only. Okay, fine. And then we have Ana Sofía Ojeda.
Teacher, that's not true because the cereal is prácticamente mi desayuno de toda la semana. Cereal
Okay,
y sándwich, porque es lo más fácil de hacer. Con
okay.
eso de que desayuno a las 2 de la tarde.
Mi mamá no me deja comer cereal, que porque siempre como eso y ya no me deja comer cereal. Es muy
Okay.
triste, teacher.
El cereal son
Extraño
como
el
galletas
cereal.
disfrazadas, pero más
Yeah,
chiquitas.
in some way.
Ana, ¿tú eres la que comía cereal con chile o algo así?
Cereal con
Sucaritos con limón y sal.
Ah,
Ay, my God.
¿Qué rayos es
Ana
eso?
Sofía Ojeda. Then we have the blue one, like the aquamarine that is combined with green, I think. It's like being with friends. Do you think it's something that you may really want right now, or it's a necessity for you to live?
I think that a little bit is a necessity because it's como socializar.
Okay, let's socialize, okay? And then,
But a la vez no es tan necesidad.
okay, like at the same time, it's not a necessity. It's something that you want, but not that much, but you
Pero
want.
siento que si lo ves así, casi nada es necesidad. Porque, por ejemplo, internet no sería una necesidad, pero actualmente ya lo es. Porque si no, ¿cómo
Yeah.
estudias? ¿Cómo todo? Entonces,
Agreed. I think that there are some people right now that are, well, I think this piece of information that you are mentioning, a lot of people have come to an agreement about this, that the internet, and also right now, I think, well, in warm places as Yucatan, I think that there are some people that say, right now, the internet is not something that you really want. It's a necessity, because we can do, for example, these things like having online classes. And then I think that I've heard also some people that say about the air conditioning, that say right now, because of the heat right now in Merida, in the peninsula, is not something that is not a necessity anymore. It's something, it's not something like a luxury. It's not something that you may really want just for one time. It's something that at some point it becomes like a need, because at some point you may not sleep very well at night. Okay, then just to finish this, I'm just going to ask you for homework. That it's exercise number 2, and it says, find as many words related to consumerism as you can. Write the words in the list below and discuss the meanings with a classmate. In the reading guides that you have in there, you are going to find words that are related to consumerism. You need to find verbs and you need to find nouns. Remember that there is a big difference. A noun is something that, well, in Spanish, sustantivo, and a verb is an action. Remember it, please. There are some words that can be either nouns and verbs, and you can repeat them. Don't worry, you can repeat them. As long as in the next class, you tell me the difference. Okay, I think that will be only the homework that I'm going to give you. This one and the one from arts and the one from language. Those are only 3. I need something short. It's not something really long. Okay, and okay, lo voy a decir en español. And have a nice day, guys. Go and have lunch and have a nice day off tomorrow. See you on Wednesday.
Maestro, la tutora de segundo nos regañó por hablar mal, por